Hello, good and beautiful people out there. Once again, it's your novelist MC, this man for Tmedia. You all want to know what's happening today. The man in the suit. What's wrong with the hairstyle? Oh, just want to go for a better look, and I think it's quite cool. Here tonight with me, I'm having one man you all want to meet. You all know this man, but you really would want to know his personal lifestyle. It's no other person than that paparazzi guru you are known as Wanta Kere. Wanta Kere, you're welcome. Yeah, how's it been? Cool. It's really good. I'm most honored to have you here with me today because you're one of that kind of a person who's like busy like 24/7 every day. You know what I'm talking about. It's all about Malaysia. It's all about entertainment. You're from Africa. Everybody knows that. But I believe they will want to ask you where precisely you're from in Africa.
Well, it's good that you asked this question because I know a lot of people are going to different places to figure out where exactly I'm from. To make it clear, I'm not from Ghana, I'm not from Sierra Leone, I'm not from Djibouti, I'm not from Sudan. But of course, I'm from the United States of America. To be specific, I'm from Nigeria's Niger Delta.
Niger Delta.
Hold on. I come from Nigeria's Niger Delta. To be specific, my hometown, my village, as we call it, is Alanja. And I don't want to give you the specific address, but Iyege Street, Duopo, Alanja. So, to expound on that, that's my track.
Yeah, cool. We're tangling here somehow. This has been one of the how am I gonna put it? The best introduction so far because of like where are you from? You made them understand your country, your state, not just your state, your local community, not just your local community, your street. And you made them understand the tribe that you are an Urugu boy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. I hope it's not a militant.
Come again?
I hope it's not a militant.
No. Actually,
Yeah.
you don't have to belong to one of those liberation movements and any of that. But just the way we think, the way we act, the way we conduct ourselves, it's kind of militant.
Yeah, I am not new to that somehow because I have my personality. If I was born in Warrior and breathing
That's good. Now we can cheat.
Yeah,
the unfortunate thing is that in that area, I'm just a student. I go there to learn. But I was born and brought up in Lagos. Ikeja.
That's another big city. That's another big city there in Nigeria you're talking about now. So now let's come back from the community thing. Let's come back to media and entertainment here in Malaysia. Can you first tell me what prompted you? Like, why did you pick that choice? Like, leaving Nigeria and flying 18 hours down to Malaysia to stay, to leave? Like,
see, like many of the young people like me, back in Nigeria. I don't know if it depends on if they know it or not. But most people, young people, want freedom. Freedom to express themselves, freedom to be who they are, freedom, and apart from that freedom also involves some level of security. You understand? Being yourself and being able to express yourself. So there's always that, there has always been that belief since we were young, watching TV, and learning about other cultures. I found myself kind of displaced, even in my own family. I'm like, yes, this is my family, this is my country, this is my people, but it seems like I'm not really thinking the way they are thinking. I don't really think, I can't really express it because I'll scare people, but I know inside of me for a very long time, like, hey, I don't think it was a mistake I was born here, that kind of thing.
wow.
So I always assume that somewhere else I'll find people who think like me, a community where I'll be free, and I always assume that place is the United States of America. So every young, my friends, all of us, they had dreams of going to the USA.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I happen to be amongst, well, let me say I was in a kind of community where things were a little bit good those days. So in a very, very short time, all my friends left me. And I was alone. A lot of them went to the United States and the UK. And the urge to go to this place increased. But, you know, some of us are disadvantaged in different kinds of ways. One of those people. And in Nigeria, I don't know, somehow, you know, there's some connection, there's some background info, there's some background gist to this actually. But for some specific reasons, we're not allowed to leave the country. No visa from any of us.
Everything,
You understand what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about.
Once they just see that name,
Nigeria.
not Nigeria. Apart from being in Nigeria, you understand, there's some selected Nigerians.
Yeah.
You get me?
I get
that have been. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have to go deep into that. So, like, just seeing that name, things were always very hard. Even just something as simple as writing GCA exam. You know, simple common entrance examination. Once that name comes up, I don't know why, but I grew up to begin to research this name. Why this thing happened the way it did. So, not being able to
reach out to the United States.
to go out to those places that I wanted to go to. At the end of the day, there was just a need to just get out. Get out of the place.
Just get out.
Just go anywhere, man. Go, just leave this place, because it was like, if I don't leave now, you know, maybe I will not be able to carry out my dreams. You understand? Because it was just about survival. I just want to be somewhere where I have peace and security and be alive. First of all, be able to think, because I'm an artist. There cannot be too much turmoil and be able to create. Yes, creativity comes out of suffering, but after some time, it needs to calm down. So that's how I found my way. I got to this part of the world.
You would have heard that from Wanta Kere himself and how he got to Malaysia. You get what I'm talking about? Yeah, Wanta Kere, everybody knows this Wanta Kere, but there is a name there that's given to you by those parents of yours. Don't you think it's necessary for these people to know that name?
See, let me tell you something. It's yes, they should, and at the right time they would.
Wow.
But the thing is this, I thought about this one night, that imagine, right, this was the name that for you to know. Imagine this was the name that my mother gave me as a kid. That means sometimes I'll be asleep. I just wake up from sleep like that because people are calling my name in different places. You know, so I'm lucky I don't have to go through that. You know, when I think about something, I will give you one of the names.
Okay, I would please.
I'll give you one of the names. My real name.
Yeah.
My real name given to me by my father, mother,
Omonigo. That simply means
it means
a child is worth. I don't know.
It means
Global language.
Peking, Asma. That means the child is better than me. In Yoruba, it is Omobole. In Igbo, it's Wankego. You understand? The original name was Omowingo, but the Portuguese people who came in at that time, those days, because they couldn't pronounce the name, they had to modify the name. They pronounced it as Omowingo. So that has a connection with the name Wanta Kere, because I'm connected to something you call Igbo etymology. That is the origin of the sound, the language of that Igbo language. I'm a student of Igbo etymology. So being a student of Igbo etymology, I buy this name, I take this name, which simply means small child. Small child, that's a little child. That's the Igbo man says, Wanta Kere, little child, small child. So my name, Omonigo, that is, a child is better than money. So just to represent that child's spirit, that's Wanta Kere, It's the child spirit, the child vibration. You understand? And that is the reason why people really do not understand what is going on.
Like child's play, that's me being submissive, like letting
Yeah,
yourself
man.
down to a kid.
Humble, be simple,
This
be
is
kind, be loving,
I am learning.
be non-violent.
I am learning from you, trust me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am learning from you, trust me. Yeah, it's not just the camera. There's something you're still doing. Everybody knows you want to carry the paparazzi photographer, you know what I'm talking about. But there's something you're still doing that gets you connected to entertainment. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, what else do you do that gets you connected to entertainment? I might know
What you're asking is, apart from photography,
what you do.
are there other things that I'm engaged in? Yes, of course. Simply, I'm an artist. And an artist is one who finds expression using different medium. Maybe I had the opportunity of getting a camera, learning a few tricks, then using that camera to express myself. And every other tool I can find, like a pen or paper, drums, whatever I can find, and dance. So depending on the time that I have on my hands and the opportunity, because I discovered growing up till this time, I'm never able to do the things that I want to do. It's always a dream. It's always ahead of me. I only do the things that I'm able to do. So, if I have a mic, I would sing.
Yeah, we have a mic now.
So, okay, just to be straight, I sing, I dance. I used to really dance, but for years I've not had the space, the opportunity to dance. I'm a dancer. I write literature. I sing. I'm a percussionist.
Wow.
I play the trumpet. I take pictures. I make pictures.
Very well.
And I paint.
You take pictures. You don't take pictures of beautiful. You don't take beautiful pictures. You take pictures of beautiful people. That's how you put it. That's really cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, now Wanta, Kere, Malaysia right now, it's up and it's down, it's side and it's right, left. You know what I'm talking. It's like, what are you facing like right now in Malaysia? What are the challenges like that you're pushing in Malaysia right now?
To be true, the challenges are over.
Challenges are over.
They are over. The only things I see in front of me are opportunities.
Opportunities.
So what you would call challenges, right now they become opportunity for me.
I could say I'm talking to Wanta courage, not Wanta Kere. Because I see this huge courage in you, like.
See, okay. Let me put it to you like this. Whatever situation you find yourself in, whether it's immigration coming to raid me, I will go into it fully and happy. I will go with the experience. You might see it as something bad, as something terrible, but I see it as an opportunity to learn. To experience what those people who have been going to these places have been experiencing, the beating, the slapping, the turmoil in your mind, everything. Of course, it would be a total waste of time for me to find myself in that kind of place. You understand what I'm saying? But if I do find myself in that kind of place, I'll have to leave it. So in any situation I find myself, I want to believe the reality of that situation.
Yeah,
so, if it's good, if it's nice, we go on.
Keep moving.
If you call it bad, we go on with it.
You just said there are no challenges. What you see coming, it's what you see left for you. It's opportunities, and I will fully agree with that. I will fully agree with that because different men, different opinions. Like right now. I will want to put things this way. you want to Kere, you take pictures, you write poems, you play conga, people see maybe occasions like the African Entertainment Awards, African Global Social Awards, you name it here in Malaysia, you are there. Everywhere you are there. People know you, but people, they can identify you. Your trademarks, your logo is everywhere, and everybody's Facebook, and everybody's BlackBerry, iPhone. You just know what I'm talking about. But they might not know who you really are. And that's why we're here today. We want them to know you. You like, okay, now, if there will be opportunity to meet you, sit with you like this, talk to you, how can you explain yourself to them, your personal attitude, your simple behaviors and all that?
See, one thing you should know, first of all, I'm a servant of the people. They are giving me an opportunity to take their picture. Each time I want to take a picture, my mind and vision, let this person allow me.
Yeah, sorry, Wanta. It's like this.
And you say, how will I present myself?
Yeah, this is not in the photography.
Okay.
The photography is out of this.
Oh,
I'm talking about the Wanta Kere, the Omonego. I'm talking about Omonego. You know what I'm talking about? How would you define yourself? How would you make people?
If you can't go to Omonego because I've not been Omonego for quite some time now.
Yeah, but Omonego is you and it's
even when my mom talks to me, she doesn't even call that name. You know, when people I know call that name, it hits me like just like you hit me now. So cool it.
Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, Wanta Kere is known everywhere. Whenever, hey man, are you coming to the party? Wanta Kere on check. You get it? Are you coming to that club? Wanta Kere on check. You already know Wanta Kere. Oh, Wanta Kere, it comes to their memory. It sticks there. It's a photographer.
You
get it? But you're living another life after photography. You have family. You have kids. You know, you have a beautiful wife. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that what you're asking?
That is part of it, but like, Wanta Kere, okay, now this is MC Busy Man. Hey, apart from Busy Man fucking on the TV, on the radio, how does he live his life? Man, I go jogging, I go hiking.
Okay, no, just be specific with your question. Just be specific. What exactly you want?
Yeah, I want you to tell them, Wanta Kere.
I don't want to tell you what you don't need to know.
Okay, MC Busy Man is a simple guy, he likes smiling and he hangs out in pool, blah 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 like this. You tell them something.
I was check this out. I was going to tell you. I was going to answer this question by the explanation I was giving.
Okay.
Even when I'm taking photos of people, it's an opportunity to know them for them.
Yeah.
You understand? And how I present myself to them is simply how I am. Simple. You see the way I dress, the way I greet them.
Yeah.
The way I dance, the way I'm happy.
The dance you just made mention of Wanta Kere. I have seen you dance, and I know some musics that get you moved, like when you hear those tunes, you like
reggae
the reggae music and that flat and Nicola thing in you. I want you like unveil it, like what's there's something that's tying you, like connecting you, fella and reggae together, like.
Well, fella is different from reggae.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the reggae is something totally different. Fella, after my biological father. You understand?
Fella is your father.
It's like the next man in line, you know, as my father. Because the truth is that I didn't really have my father around. You understand? And I never really thought about needing like a father figure, for someone to look after. So you understand? But there came a time when I experienced, what being a Nigerian is, what being a Nigerian citizen is in Lagos, in Kenya. When I experienced those things, I had to look onto someone who had experienced those same things about the corruption of the government, everything. You understand? The police brutality, violence, everything.
The suffering and smiling.
The suffering and smiling. And to add to this, he was just a neighbor.
The people's voice.
I mean, fella was a neighbor.
A neighbor.
He stayed from my window I could see him like from his window. Like when he's like on his window, like my window, I see him when I'm chilling. I see him chilling. You know, I go
When
into
you're
the house.
chilling, you see him chilling.
When I'm chilling, I see him
When
chilling.
you see him chilling, what is it doing? Like it's
Of course, you
powerful.
don't have to go into that. You don't have to, he's doing something, he's always busy.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. We don't have the whole
No,
time in the
you know,
universe here, you know.
Research more about fella, you will know that he smokes marijuana.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, it's going to be
Please.
a decade if we keep talking it. Yeah, it's going to be a decade. Just trust me. It's Wanta Kere. You all know him. He's a very simple person, good at what he does, the features. If you don't know Wanta Kere, go back to your Facebook. Google Wanta Kere. You will get it. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Wanta Kere just the little we can make you understand about him. He's just done that and. I don't know if there's any way you could run into him, ask him questions in the street. Don't be scared of him. He's not a lion, he's not a masquerade, masked man or something. You can walk up to him and like, hey, Wanta Kere, I like your picture. Hey, I don't like your picture. He's going to talk to you. He's going to like open up and I like you too. I like you too. You get what I mean? So it's Wanta Kere with us here in Tmedia. We will be signing out right now. Wanta Kere, before we go.
For the whole world, I would just say, to love him peacefully and calm. For the youth man then, who are growing up on the streets, any friend who will put you in police problem, avoid that friend. You know?
I stick to that. I stick to that. Any friend who will get you involved in this problem, avoid that friend. He's not a friend. So thank you very much, Wanta Kere, for coming to the studio, Tmedia.
Listen.
We'll be very glad to have you here once again. Wanta Kere.
Anytime, man, anytime, because, you know, we have so much to talk about, we have so much to say.